With the back of the arms being supported by the ground. And let the chest open by releasing the shoulders down. Each inhale sends the air all the way to the low belly, even pelvis area. And exhale everything out. Continue and keep that kind of quality. And not the most important thing, but to explore if you can create the equivalent length of the inhale and the exhale. But if that brings restriction to your chest, you can come back to whatever the most natural way of breathing to you. Any practice of breathing with intention counts as pranayama. So it does not have to be exactly what I cue. Sometimes it's easy to jump into what you were told to do rather than what your body is suited for at the moment. Maybe someday you'll reach the point of that you can easily do samavritti, which means same length of inhale and exhale. But that's not the most important thing today. And do see if you can establish a little bit more connection between the center of you, the core area, and extend that connection all the way to the low back and to the ground. Especially when you're exhaling. Each inhale, feel the collarbones being spreaded and also pass the low back into the ground. And exhale, let everything out. Your core will feel different with the exhale, but still keep it connected. By pulling navel toward the spine. And once you feel you're in a good place to slowly blink open your eyes, go ahead. Release both knees, keep the feet where they were. Release both knees to the left side, hook the left ankle over the right knee. And gaze, no matter if your eyes are still closed or open, but you still feel the direction of the gaze and let it cast to the left side of you and all the way to the far, even if that means your eyes are still closed. Use the weight of the left foot to help the right side body to grow. One more big inhale. And exhale, come back to center. Knock the knees together again. Bring the feet as wide as the mat. Can we adjust the tailbone, the low back if you need to? Take a deep inhale. And exhale, release both knees to the right side. And hook the right ankle over the left knee. Eyes closed or open. Cast your gaze all the way to far off the right. This time with the inhale, feeling you sending the air all the way to the left knee, to the right ankle even. To that connection. And exhale, drop the right knee toward the ground. Use the weight of the right foot to drop the left knee down as well and lengthen the left side body. Take one more big inhale. Exhale, draw both knees back to center. You can hug the knees into the chest. Release the right foot down, keep the left knee into the chest. You can keep the right knee bended. You can also, I would say, keep it bended first, so it's a little bit more supportive. And use both hands, clasp your hands with the left pinky outside in front of your left shin, and keep hugging the left knee into the chest. Now you can stay here and just let the front of the left hip be strengthened. You can also extend the right knee out. Keep the right leg straight. This is a perfect place to stay. But if you like to give a little bit more focus onto the back of the left leg, you can bring the interlace of the hand to behind the left knee and kick the left foot up, straighten the left leg. And because all kinds of anatomical reasons that your left leg may still micro bending, you might have shorter arms as I do. And when you try to extend the left leg really straight, you may feel that your shoulder blade is being lifted away from the ground, but that's not what we want to go for today. So stay where you are, even though it means you might have to keep some micro bend in the left leg. But if you like to keep the left leg super straight, just to make more space in the back of the left leg, you can loop a strap around the ball of the left foot. It can be an old t-shirt as well, which gives you extra length of the arms. Then you can start kick the left leg straight without lifting the back of your body away from the ground. Press the left heel toward the ceiling. can be curious by moving that left leg around a little bit. Whenever you're ready, release the left leg down. Keep hugging the left knee into the chest again. And just roll around with the left knee. No big movement. Bend both legs, bring the heels close the hips. Find the block if you have it. And lift your tailbones up and slide the block second height or lowest height underneath your sacrum. Supported bridge. Lift your tailbone up away from the block if you have it and slide away and release the tailbones down. And keep your left foot where it is and hug the right knee into the chest when we do the other side. Interlace the hand in front of the right shin with the right pinky outside. And draw the elbows to the right side to help to draw the right knee into the chest. Option to stay here. Option press the back of the left leg toward the ground. And once you feel you've reached to a stable point, if you like to make some space in the back of the right leg as well, bring the interlace of the hands to behind the right knee and kick the right leg up. And if the sensation of stretching the back of the right leg means that your shoulder is being lifted away from the ground, you can find a strap or something similar to loop around that the ball of the right foot, which gives the extra length to allow you to kick that right heel up toward the sky. You can even use the left hand to gently push the front of the right thigh. And same thing as the other side, you can be curious about the space of the hip socket by moving the right leg, maybe slide to the left, to the right. You will make some small circles with that right heel at the center. One more big inhale, step into the strap if you have it. And exhale, bend the right knee back into the chest. And rock that right knee side to side or draw some circles with that right knee. Switch direction if you're drawing the circles. And bend both legs. Bring the heels close the hips to come into bridge pose again. Lift the tailbones up, lift the mid back, then upper back. And for this round, you can slide the block against the sacrum if you need to. You can also keep it away. Make this an active bridge pose. Press into the shoulder blades and lift up to the pelvis area. You can also bring a block the narrowest way between the thigh bones so you can keep an honest system with your legs so your knees are not splitting out. Also keep your quads engaged that way as well. Whenever you're ready, start slowly release upper back, mid back, low back, and then tailbone down. Release the block from between the thigh bones if you have it. Hug the knees in. You can rock side to side, back and forth. And we'll meet in table pose. You can also pass through cloud pose, bring the legs over the head. But either way, we'll meet in table pose. Bring the wrist right underneath your shoulders and the knees underneath your hips. You can move to some cow and cat if you like to. Pull the navel toward the spine. If you are not sure how exactly that feels, and slightly lift the knees away from the ground, and that will encourage you to pull the navel toward the spine. Engage the center field. Extend the left leg long. Can be on the ground. Actually, release the left knee down first. If you have the blocks, bring the lowest height and bring the hands on top of the blocks and extend the left leg long. You can lift the left foot to the height of the hips as well. Inhale, step into the left heel, and exhale, draw the left knee into the chest, slow with control. And step it between the hands. Inhale, pull the chest forward into a low lunge. Because it's the first low lunge, we're going to do it more intentionally. Keep hugging both thigh bones into the midline. Option to bring the arms over the head. Adjust the back leg so you can have space to sink the pelvis down to the ground. All of these things comes with an order so they happen gradually. But we do give space to each one of them. And exhale, both hands down on the blocks and pin the left hip to the back, straighten the left leg, half split, and fold over the left leg. Push the left heel into the ground and press the back of the left leg towards the ground. Pull the left toes towards you. Inhale, bend into the left leg again, pull the chest forward. And press the hands into the blocks if you have them. And draw the left knee into the chest again. And inhale, extend the left leg long. That's one round. We'll do it twice more with slightly faster. Now exhale, draw the left knee into the chest and step it between the hands. Inhale, pull the chest forward, low lunge. Exhale, pin the left hip back, straighten the left leg, pull the left toes towards you, half split. Inhale, pull the chest forward again. Now exhale, draw the left knee, squeeze the space between the left thigh and your chest. And inhale, extend the left leg long, point the left toes into the ground. Exhale, draw the left knee into chest again. And step left foot in between the hands, pull the chest forward, open the collarbones. Now exhale, straighten the left leg. Forward. And this time, walk the right block right underneath your right shoulder. Press the right hand on into the block. You can bring the left hand onto your sacrum to keep it honest, and then turn the chest toward the left side. The point of left hand is to prevent you turning from the pelvis area instead of the spine. And once you feel you got a good idea that you are turning to the spine, extend the left arm up. Continue press the back of left leg. Exhale, rotate the spine. Release both hands down and walk yourself forward again. Pull the chest forward. Lift the back knee up. And draw the right knee into the chest. You're standing on the one leg, one left leg. Stay here for one pause. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, hands on the shin or on the ground. Lengthen the spine. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold over the legs. Rise all the way up. And side bend to the left. Come up. Side bend to the right. Press the palms together. Lift onto the balls of the feet. And start slowly bend through the legs. Come all the way down and lower the hips down. Extend the arms forward. Option to lift up the left leg to be parallel with the ceiling. Option to lift the other one as well. You can also extend both legs long into a full boat pose, Navasana. And it's perfectly fine if you decide to keep the feet onto the ground. And with the true exhalation and lower all the way down to your back, extend the arms over the head. Walk the heels away from you. Bend the legs. And lift the hips up into a bridge pose. This time, shift the weight into the right foot. And extend the left leg up toward the sky, just as what we did at the beginning of the class. Inhale, push into the left heel. Exhale, press the pelvis toward the sky. Bend the left leg, release the left foot down. Shift the weight into the left foot. And remember, this whole thing can be done with the block underneath your sacrum. And extend the right leg up. Inhale, push into the right heel. Exhale, keep the pelvis high. And bend the right leg. Slowly release the back down. Hug the knees in, rock side to side. And rock back and forth, or any other way that you like to come in back into table pose. You can go to counting cat again if you like to. And from table pose, bring the blocks underneath your hands. Press into the blocks, lift the shoulders away from the ground. And extend the right leg long. Option to lift up to the height of the hips. Engage the center of view. Take a deep inhale, press to those right heels and keep those right toes pointing toward the ground. Next, draw the right knee into the chest, squeeze the space of the front hip space. Step the right foot in between the hands. Inhale, lengthen the spine into a low lunge. And keep hugging both thigh bones into the midline. An option to bring the arms by the ears into a traditional low lunge. Each inhale, breathe through those fingertips. And exhale, sink the pelvis toward the ground. Spread a blanket underneath your left knee if you have sensitive knees. One more big inhale in this intentional low lunge. Exhale, bring the both hands down and draw the right hip back, straighten the right leg, and pull the toes towards your face, half split. Press the back of the right leg down toward the ground. Inhale, pull the chest forward. Bring the hands back onto the block again. And draw the right knee into the chest. Inhale, kick the right leg. So draw the right knee back into the chest, squeeze it into you, and step the right foot in between the blocks. Inhale, pull the chest forward. Exhale, straighten the right leg. Inhale, come back to low lunge. Exhale, squeeze the right knee into the chest. Inhale, kick the right leg long. Exhale, squeeze it back into the chest. Step it down. Inhale, spread the collarbones. Exhale, come into half split. And this time, walk one of the block with you. Keep it underneath your left shoulder. Bring the right hand onto the top of the sacrum. Inhale, reaching to the crown of the head. And exhale, rotate your chest toward the right side. Option to extend the right arm up. Press into the right heel. Inhale, breathe through those right fingertips. And exhale, revolve through the spine. Bring both hands down, walk yourself to the front. Lift your back knee up. Stand on the right leg, draw the left knee into the chest. Take one big inhale here. Now exhale, step left foot down, fold over the legs. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold over the legs. Rise up. Right hand grab the left wrist and side bend to the right side. Come back to center. And left hand grab the right wrist, side bend to the left. Come back to center, press the palms together. Rise all the way up to the balls of the feet. And start slowly bend into the legs. Release the hips down onto the ground. Extend both arms forward. Bring one shin and another to be paired with the ceiling. Option to extend both legs. We'll take one big inhale here. Slowly release legs, arms all the way down to the ground. Extend the arms over the head. Walk the heels away from you. Let the side body grow. Exhale, draw the feet close to your hips. Arms by the side. And lift the hips up into a bridge pose. Option 2, come up onto the balls of the feet, which is going to give you space to lift your hips even more. To the sky. Inhale, lift the pelvis up. Exhale, push through the left heel. One more big inhale. Exhale, release the left foot. Keep on to the left toes. And adjust the pelvis again so it goes back to the height where it was before. And keep hugging both knees towards each other. If you don't trust your body this moment, you can bring a block in between your thigh bones. And kick the right foot up toward the sky. One more big inhale. Now exhale, release the right leg down. Release the heels down as well if you were on the balls of the feet. And start slowly release the back down to the ground. And hug the knees into the chest. And rock back and forth. Come into table. And this time in table, walk your hands slightly forward and shift your shoulders above your wrist as well. So you're kind of in a knee-high plank. Continue to pull the navel towards the spine. You can stay here. If you feel like you have more energy, you can also tuck the toes and lift the knees up into a full plank. Bend through the elbows. And slowly on exhale, release down onto the ground. Keep hands where they were. Hugging both elbows in toward the center. Inhale, lift the chest up, Bhujangasana. Press into the top of the feet. Exhale, release down. One more time. Inhale, lift the chest up. And this time, option to straighten both arms. Lift the knees away from the ground into an Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, upper facing dog. And exhale, push the tailbones up into a downward facing dog. And because we've done some hamstring stretch earlier, so you might find this first down dog a little bit more familiar than usual. But still, if you need to, you can invite other movements like bend through one leg another or rock into plank if you need to. Or you can give yourself some quiet moment in this downward facing dog. And if down dog does not work for you, you can always come down to child pose or table pose. Bottom for next exhale, step by step, or hop forward. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold over the legs. Rise all the way up. Exhale, hand to heart center. We'll flow for rounds of Surya Namaskar B today. If you'd like to stick with Surya Namaskar A, please go ahead. Otherwise, inhale, sit into exhale, fold over the legs. And lengthen the spine. Exhale, step left and right into a high plank. You can release the knees down. Take a big inhale here. And exhale, bend to elbows. You can release all the way down to your belly, goes to Bhujangasana. You can also release it halfway and pull the chest forward into Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. And exhale, we'll meet in downward facing dog. Step left foot to the left thumb. Bring the right heel down, your right toes about 45, 60 degrees to the right side, but really depends on you. Bend in the left leg, bring the arms by the ears, and rise all the way up into a warrior one. Press into the pinky edge of the right foot and bend into the left leg. Inhale, reaching through both fingertips. Exhale, bring hands down, step your left foot to the back. Knees up or down, move through the vinyasa. Inhale, come into back bend of your choice. And exhale, downward facing dog. Step right foot to the right thumb. Spin down your left heel. Both arms by the ears and come all the way up into warrior one. Reaching to the both fingertips. Both hands down. Step the right foot back into a high plank or knee plank. And move to the chaturanga. Inhale, back bend of your choice can be upward facing dog or Bhujangasana. And exhale, push the tailbones up into downward facing dog. 3 to 5 rounds of breath here. And the bottom of the next exhale, step by step, a hop forward. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold over. Inhale, sit into chair. Next, come all the way up, hands to heart center. That's one round. Let's do one more round together. Inhale, sit into chair. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, step right or left. Inhale, pull through back bend of your choice. Exhale, push the tailbones up, downward facing dog. Step the left foot to the left arm, spin down on the right heel, bend into left leg, arms by the ears, and come all the way up into warrior one. Exhale, hands down, step the left foot to the back, bend through the elbows. Move through the vinyasa. We meet in downward facing dog. And this time, bring the right foot to the right thumb, spin down your left heel, both arms by the ears, come all the way up. Hands down, step the right foot back, move through your vinyasa. Can be cow and cat as well. You make a right decision for yourself. It's a right decision, not an easy decision. 3 to 5 rounds of breath here. So you have the time to rethink what means right to you. The bottom of the next exhale, step by step, hop forward. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, sit into chair. Exhale, come all the way up, hands to heart center. Float one more round together. One more round on your own, so you have the space for your own practice. Now be quiet through the whole flow. You can add movements to the Surya Namaskar V, but I do encourage you to keep this part a little more traditional. And when I say traditional, it also means I keep that traditional, giving self space at the end of the one round of Surya Namaskar B, so you can recalibrate. A kind of pose do not have to be in downward facing dog. It can be a child pose, it can be in table, it can be even in a headstand if you like to. In the bottom of the next exhale, we all meet in Tadasana at the front of the mat. Take your time to arrive there. And find the strap if you feel like you're gonna need it, and keep it nearby, maybe around the neck. This is usually somewhere I like to keep it. And shift the weight onto the right foot. And draw the left knee into the chest. And clasp the hands with the left pinky outside. Hugging the right outer hip in, stand strong to the right foot and kick straight the left leg. Bend it in. Let's do it one more time. And bend it in. And here, you do your assessment. If you want to grab the left big toe with your left piece fingers and kick the left leg straight out into Uttanapasta Padangusthasana. Or as when we were on the ground, if you want to focus more on the back of the left leg, you can also loop something around the ball of the left foot so you can kick it fully straight out. And I forgot to mention, perfect fine if you want to bring yourself nearby a wall so you can rest your right hand onto the wall. Release from wherever you are. And shake the legs. Find the blocks, bring them to the highest height into the front of the mat. Bring them right underneath your shoulders. Your feet are right underneath your hips into a table in standing. Be conscious about the back of both legs. Noticing the still space being made over there in this kind of rested pose. Whenever you're ready, draw the left knee into the chest. And kick the left leg straight out into a supported warrior 3. And release the left foot down. You can adjust your stance. You can bring the blocks by the side of the right foot, bend into the right leg, pull the chest forward, and exhale, straighten the right leg, fold over the right leg into a variation of pyramid pose. Inhale, pull the chest forward into a runner's lunge. And exhale, draw the left knee into the chest. Option to stay here for one round of breath. And option to kick the left leg straighten out to the front. Hands on the blocks or on the ground. And draw the left knee back into the chest. And step the left foot back. And pull the chest forward. Exhale, straighten the right leg. And fold over the right. Inhale, bend into the right leg again. And exhale, draw the left knee into the chest. Squeeze the left front hip. Inhale, kick the left leg forward to bend into the right leg. Lower the hips down. Exhale, Bring the left knee back into the chest. Inhale, pull the chest forward. Exhale, inhale, forward. Exhale, draw the left knee into the chest, standing on the right leg. And kick the left foot forward. Bring the hips low. Exhale, draw the left knee back in, bend in the right leg. And this time, walk yourself to the left side. Parallel the feet and fold over the legs. And walk yourself to the back of the mat. Bring the blocks with you if you feel like you need them. And step the right foot slightly in. Hand on the blocks on the ground. Inhale, reaching the crown of the head to the front. Exhale, fold over the legs, coming into a traditional pyramid pose. Take one more big inhale. Exhale, let everything out. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Next, walk the blocks with you back to the left side of the mat and all the way to the front of the mat. And draw the left knee into the chest and release the left foot down. You can come down, release your hips onto a block, come into a yoga squat for release if you like to. And whenever you're ready, rise all the way up and shift the weight onto the left foot this time. And bring the strap around your neck if you used it on the other side. And draw the right knee into the chest, hugging the left outer hip. Standing strong to the left foot. And exhale, kick straight in the right leg. Inhale, bend it in. And exhale, kick it out. Inhale, bend it in. And this time you decide if you want to use out or wrap something around the ball of the right foot. And keep the right leg straight. Left hand can be on the hips and can also be on the walls. Release right foot down. Shake the legs if you need to. Find the blocks if you lost them. Bring them to the highest height. Hands on the blocks. Feet underneath the hips. Then shift the weight onto the left foot and draw the right knee into the chest and kick straighten that right leg. Lower down that right foot. Adjust the stance, especially make it comfortable between the left foot and the hands. Inhale, open the chest, runner's lunge. Exhale, straighten both legs, fold over the left leg, pyramid variation. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, draw the right knee into chest, straighten the left leg, standing on the one left leg. And inhale, kick the right leg straight. Lower the hips down, bend in the left leg. Exhale, bring the right knee back into the chest, straighten the left leg. And release the left foot back. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, straighten both legs, pyramid pose. Inhale, chest forward. Exhale, draw the right knee into the chest and kick the right leg forward. Bring the right knee into the chest again, straighten the left leg, and kick the right foot back. Open the chest. One more time. Fold the legs, pyramid pose. Inhale, open the chest, runner's lunge. Exhale, draw the right knee into the chest, straighten the left leg, and kick, straighten out that right leg forward. Draw the right knee into the chest. Last a little bit. Pull the chest forward and walk yourself to the right side of the mat. Parallel the feet and fold over the legs. You can bend into one leg and another to release some tension in the back of those legs. And bring the blocks with you, even though you might don't need them, but better to bring them with you. And walk yourself to the back of the mat. Step the left foot slightly in and push the left heel down into the ground. Inhale, lengthen the spine through the crown of the head. Exhale, fold over the right leg into a traditional pyramid pose. Each exhale, release yourself toward the right leg. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And walk yourself to the right side and all the way to the front of the mat. Bending the left leg and draw the right knee into the chest. And fold over the legs. Option to shimmy the feet away from each other and lower the pelvis down into Kamalasana Yoga Squat. Take however long you need in this yoga squat. And once you're ready to come back, right all the way up. And keep the blocks and ties tight at the front of the mat for the second round. And even though, especially if you know you're gonna need them, and shift the weight into the right foot and draw the left knee into the chest. And you can repeat what you did in the last round. You can also try to grab the left big toes with right peace fingers this time, and left hand on the left hip first, hugging the right outer hip in, and kick straight that left leg. And once you got a big steady foundation, you can start turning the chest toward the left side. Option to extend the left arm toward the back of the space. Release from it. Shake the hands, legs if you need to. And bring the blocks with you and keep the blocks underneath your shoulders. Into the standing table. You can start exploring by bring the palms together and bring the prayer in front of the heart. And start shift the weight onto the left foot. Draw the left knee into the chest. And if in this step you feel like you need support of the hands, you can release the hands onto the blocks that are already there for you. And extend the left leg long into a warrior three. Option to extend the arms by the ears. Release the left foot down into a high lunge. Slowly lean the chest forward a little bit and draw the left knee into the chest.
And kick, straighten out that left leg. Release the hips down toward the ground, pistol pose. Straighten the right leg, draw the left knee into the chest, and kick the left leg back into a high lunge. Release the jaw, the left knee into the chest, and kick it. Any one of these steps, you can use the blocks, just as we did on the first round. One last time. Release the hand on the blocks. Walk yourself to the left side, parallel the feet, and fold over the legs. To move to some Skandasana, to release the tension from the back of the legs. We've been doing some serious hamstring stretch. So whatever way that can give yourself a break in those areas, go for it. Once you're ready to come back, walk yourself to the back of the mat and step right foot slightly in. You can fold over the left leg into a traditional pyramid pose. You can also keep the right foot on the ground or on the block underneath your right shoulder. And bring the left hand onto your sacrum. Inhale, reaching to the crown of the head. And exhale, rotate the chest toward the left side. Option to stay here. Option to extend the left arm up. Inhale to the left fingertips. Exhale, revolve the spine. Revolve the rib cage toward the left side. Next, release left hand down. Walk yourself to the right side and back to the front. Bend into the right leg and draw the left knee into the chest. Release the left foot down. Shimmy your feet away from each other and lower the hips down into a yoga squat, Malasana. Press the elbows into the thigh bones, press the palms into each other. And if you close eyes for a moment, you can even feel the warmth being generated between the space of the palms. And once you're ready, lift the tailbones up, and slowly rise up. And you know where we're going. So gather anything that you need. Bring the blocks to tallest height at the front of the mat, no matter you need or not. And shift weight onto the left foot and draw the right knee into the chest. Option 2, explore the right big toes with the left piece fingers and right hand on the right hip and kick straight out that right leg. Turn your chest toward the right side. Only from there, extend the right arm toward the back of the space. And release from it. Shake the legs. And bring yourself into that standing table with the blocks at the highest height. And shift the weight onto the left foot and gather the hands in front of the heart. And start slowly. You might need to create some micro bend in the left leg first, so we don't shock that left leg with all of our weight. And draw the right knee into the chest and kick straight out that right leg toward the back, point the right toes toward the ground into a warrior 3. If you need support, the blocks are always there. Option to extend the arms by the ears. Inhale, reaching to both heels and the fingertips, and lower down the right foot. Arms by the ears, high lunge. Exhale, lean your chest forward, and draw the right knee into the chest, and kick straight out that right leg. Draw the right knee into the chest. Come into high lunge. Let's do it twice more. Take your time. It's okay to be wobble or fall out of the pose. It's super challenging flow. Once you're done with your flow, walk yourself to the right side. Parallel the feet, fold over the legs, or adding any Skandasana or any other movement that can give the back of the legs a break. Once you're ready, inhale, lengthen the spine. And exhale, fold the legs and walk yourself to the back of the mat. Step the left foot slightly in. Bring a block right underneath your left shoulder. Put your left hand on top of it. And bring the right hand on the right hip. Or it can be over the sacrum. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And exhale, rotate the chest toward the right side. Option to extend the right arm up. Release right hand down. Walk yourself to the right side and all the way to the front. Draw the right knee into the chest and sit your hips down into Malasana. Get the blocks, if you have them. Left foot forward, right foot back. Release the right knee down. Come into low lunge. First option, pin your left hips back and sit your hips to the right heel. Extend the left leg and fold over the left leg. Press the back of the left leg into the ground. You can stay here. Another option is Hanumanasana, monkey pose, also called full split. Inhale, pull the chest forward and kick the left leg forward. Walk the left foot away from you. Hands on the blocks will be super helpful. And if you engage both legs and both thigh bones still hugging toward the center, your left leg is actively pressing the back of it toward the ground and contracting the front of the thigh and pull the left toes towards you. And if you want to try full Hanumanasana, slide a block underneath your left thigh first. maybe the second height of even tallest height, depends on your flexibility. And bring the arms by the ears. Two more rounds of long breath. Exhale, release hands down if you're in full Hanumanasana. And draw the left foot back in. Just rock back and forth a little bit. And bring the left knee back into a table pose and step the right foot forward. Bring the blocks to the highest height. Now exhale, pin the right hips back and the option to sit into the left heel. And right hand grab the right toes, straighten the right leg and fold over the right. Option to stay there. If you like to come into a Hanumanasana, start shimmying your right foot forward until you kick the right leg straight. Bring the block the highest height underneath your shoulders. Pull the right toes towards you. And if you like to try full Hanumanasana, bring a block underneath your right leg first. You can even bring a block underneath your left top, at the top of left thigh. As much support as you need. Then extend the arms up by the ears. One more big inhale. Next, exhale, release both hands down. Carefully walk the right foot closer to you. Just shift back and forth. Whenever you're ready, come down to your backs. Draw both knees into the chest. Release the left foot down, cross the right ankle over the left knee, and draw both legs into the chest and clasp the hands in front of your left shin with the left pinky outside. Right arm feeding through the window, so you're in the figure 4 on the back. And pull that connection into the chest by opening the elbows to the sides. Stretch the right outer hip by opening, pressing that right knee toward the ceiling. And release everything down. We'll switch side. Cross the right ankle, the left ankle over the right knee. Use the left hand to press the left knee open. Then feed the left arm through the window and clasp the hands with the right pinky outside in front of the right shin and draw the elbows to the side. Draw the connection of the left foot and right knee into the chest. Release from it. Because we did so much hamstring stretch today, for today's Shavasana, you can either spread out the arms and the legs. You can also bring the soles of feet together into Supta Baddha Konasana. If you want to be in Supta Baddha Konasana for the next couple of minutes, you can bring the blankets or the blocks underneath your thigh bones to catch them. If you have a heavy blanket nearby or couch pillow, you can even cover them to your pelvis area to make them more grounding. And whatever other shapes you had in mind, try to let it go. It might be difficult, but it is time for rest for Shavasana. And soften your gaze or close eyes if it's accessible to you. Shavasana. Once you're ready to come out, wiggle your toes, your fingertips. And roll yourself to one side. Use the hands to support yourself up into a comfortable seat. Palms continue to facing down. For one last time, try to establish that connection between the sky and the earth using your spine. Take a big inhale, feel your pelvis getting heavier, sinking into the ground. And the crown of the head getting lighter, reaching toward the sky. Now exhale, let everything out. And gather the hands in front of the heart. Bow the head slightly toward the heart. And slowly blink, open your eyes. Thank you so much.